Yakima ground, TV 061 is at
Hello,
parking.
everybody.
Have the weather, and we'd like to
Welcome.
taxi to 27.
Horizon 2494, correct, please resume on navigation.
Started. We've
Salt
got
Lake Center
passengers loaded.
128.72.
Got our clearance already done on Pilotedge.
Correct, please resume on nav, contact
departing,
Salt Lake City Center
Phoenix and heading to
128.72, Horizon Air 2494.
Appreciate you
Now
guys
the aircraft call
following
for
along.
taxis coming in broken.
And we're going to have a good old time here. So let's
Yeah,
get it
Yakima
going.
ground
First things
20618
first,
TV
let's go straight to the top.
has the weather
Let's
and
go
would like
get
to
our
taxi
APU
to
turned on.
7.
And we'll get that turned on, start the APU, and we'll go ahead and get our beacon turned on, and our strobes are on auto. And get our fuel pumps turned on.
75765, Yakima ground, still coming in broken. I'm getting about every second or third word there. Runway 27, taxi by Alpha, cross runway 22 at Alpha.
And cabin pressure is all good on auto. Probe heat window, it's on auto.
Okay, 75765 will taxi Alpha to Alpha 127.
And emergency lights are armed. Everything looks good up top. So let's go ahead and head on back down here to the bottom.
Horizon Air 2494, Salt Lake Center. Good evening, climb and maintain flight level 340.
And that is on, so we can go ahead and wait for our APU to come available, which should be here any second. And there's available, so we'll go ahead and turn off our external power.
75765, just confirm it's clear there was clearance to cross runway 22 at Alpha there as well.
75765 cleared to cross runway 22 on Alpha.
Pushback set up. We'll be taxiing to
Open Tower, Legion 33, Terminal 2.
Legion 383, roger. Terminal via Whiskey and Bravo. Monitor ground, have a good night.
Park via Whiskey, Bravo, and we'll monitor ground, Legion 33. Text will see you too.
Sorry, I was getting some things programmed on the iPad here. We'll go ahead and request the pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Alright, good, good. That's what we like to hear. Then turn our APU bleed on as we're getting ready to start. Everything else is good. Let's go ahead and do our engine fire test while we're waiting on the pushback. That one's good.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed
Good.
and all ground equipment is removed.
We are cleared for start and push.
2973.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Alright, we
You
can
will start in the
So
sequence.
igniter to mode to ignition. Start number 2.
Yakima Tower, TBM 75765, holding short 27, ready for takeoff.
75765, Yakima Tower, roger. Say again the direction of flight.
We're going to do a left turn out heading 180. 75765.
765, roger. Left cross for departure. Approve. Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
757, clear for off.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set. Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
V speeds put in here. Alright, engine 1's good. Go ahead and start engine number 2. Go ahead and get taxi light on. Runway turn off lights. Extend it out. Ready for departure.
Boeing ground, Cessna 306 Papa at Galvin with Tango for Bellevue departure.
Just waiting on engine 1 to come up.
So aircraft calling Boeing ground for the Bellevue departure. Say again the call sign. Okay.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And we are turn that back to normal now. And we can go ahead and arm our ground spoilers. Max brake. And we can go ahead and check our rudder. We're good there. Flaps are set to 1. And APU master light off. Turn the APU bleed off. Turn the APU off. And we'll check our flight controls. Flight controls are free and correct. And brake released and we'll get our clearance. Alright. There we go. And Phoenix Ground American A31 is at Charlie 11, like to West Taxi with the information Romeo.
American 831 Phoenix ground, runway 8, taxi Charlie 11 and Bravo.
Charlie 11, then Bravo to runway 8 for American 831.
Chinook approach, this is TBM 75765, climbing through 5,500, just departed Yakima. We'd like flight following to Hood River, please.
Okay, I have no idea where Hood River is. I'm taking your aircraft type.
It's a type TBM 30 to air.
Okay, and the ident for the destination.
And we've got the safety video playing for them, our passengers.
I'll be right back with you.
Yeah, no problem.
And here's Bravo. Go ahead and make our left turn here.
Chinook approach, this is TBM 75765. We're looking for flight following
And
to
we've got
4
literally the entire
Sierra
runway
2.
to go, so it'll be a long taxi.
75765, Roger, squawk 5124.
We are in the fly-by-wire today. I've been flying that a lot here lately.
5124, Roger, for
All these panels
75765.
that Alexander did, and then SIMSTRUMENTATION built the MCDU so you don't have to use the web version, which is nice.
We're 75765, radar contact 13 southwest of Yakima. What's your plane cruise altitude down to Hood River?
75765 is going to cruise 10,000.
Roger. Southwest 3375, connect Salt Lake Center 135.77. Southwest 3375, Salt Lake Center.
Very end. It's a long taxi. It's literally the entire runway. So, hope you guys brought your popcorn, brought your beverages. So we got a little bit of time of taxiing here. I don't know how many of you have been to Phoenix, but I don't know if you can see out there in the distance that those towers up there on top of the mountains, those are actually really there.
75765, connect Seattle Center 121.4.
Good picture of downtown Phoenix there in front of us.
Departure, can I get that frequency again for 75765?
Yep, Seattle Center 121.4.
And we'll go ahead and give our stewardesses a call.
11.4 for
121.4.
Everything looks normal.
Sorry, it's coming in broken. 7765. Repeat one more time.
Yeah, your voice is coming in broken as well. I'm not sure what's going on there. 121.4 for Seattle Center.
Copy that. 121.4.
For 75765, Seattle Center, get even at the Dalles altimeter 29901.
Alright, and we will hold here. And we'll swap over to tower. And departure frequency was 119.2. That comes in quick, so we'll go ahead and get that.
Horizon Air 2494. We'll enable reset transponder squawk 4275.
Alright. And we'll go ahead and give tower a call. Get this turned on.
Portland clear delivery, good day. Walker 2914, looking for IFR to Boise with Papa.
Horizon Walker 2914, Portland clearance clear to the Boise Airport, Whammy for departure, Kimberly transition on a file. Maintain 7000, departure frequency 118.42, squawk 6741.
Wait for him to give his read back here and
Clear to
then
Boise via the Whammy 4 departure,
going.
Kimberly transition. Then we'll climb, maintain 7000. Departure frequency is going to be 118.42, squawking 6741, Walker 2914.
Walker 2914, read back set.
and Phoenix Tower, American 831 is holding short of runway 8, ready for departure.
American 831, Phoenix Tower, runway 8. Clear for takeoff, the wind is calm.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 8 for American 831. Appreciate it. Alright, we've been cleared for takeoff, so let's get on out there. If you are just now joining us, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. I don't ask for money, I don't ask for donations.
Horizon 2494, connect Seattle Center.
Subscribers.
On 125.1.
Alright. And here we go. And the Flex D10, takeoff power is set.
Horizon 2494, Seattle
The
Center.
rotation speed is going to be 130. Engine instruments all on.
American 831, coming Phoenix departure.
Over to departure, American 831.
Traffic.
And there's traffic. And departure, American 831 is on the Fort 1 departure and climbing through 2000 for flight level 180.
Traffic.
American 831, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Up to flight level 210, American 831.
Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Clear of conflict.
Alright, we had a little bit of conflict with the traffic, so had to hand flyer a little bit. And we can go ahead and pull her back to our climb D10. And we don't want to bust our speed here. Put us back into their climb D10. Turn on our auto throttles now. Now it'll pitch up for us. Continue the climb on up. We can't break 250 knots on our climb out.
Traffic.
Sheesh. The only thing I don't like about, well, not necessarily it's Pilotedge's fault. It just Pilotedge uses the opposite runway of what the sim traffic is landing. So it makes it a little difficult sometimes. On our way, heading towards Fort. Be the start of our exiting the airspace of Phoenix here. Got the terrain radar working now. They got it in the developmental version, which is awesome. It's great to see. Guys over at the fly-by-wire team are doing an excellent job with this airplane, even with the stiff competition of the Phoenix. I like the Phoenix. I don't hate on it. I don't have any problems with the Phoenix. Just they went out of their way to make sure that these instruments and stuff like that we can't program. It's very difficult to do just because they use an external source to basically fly their airplane that talks to the sim. So it's very difficult to do and to program things and to get it all right. The fly-by-wire team is all open source and Air Manager. Once you get your licensing, which is a lifetime license, I believe it was $69. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. But then you can get all these panels for free. We build them all for free, so we don't charge for ours either. We're an open source type of thing. Going through 10,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and turn off our lights, our runway lights. Go back to the top. Get all that turned off. And we'll go ahead and allow the passengers to move around the cabin. Turn the seatbelt signs off. So we're on our way. Good look at Phoenix out there. Beautiful sight out there.
November 765, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
Controller sounds like he's got a little bit of a cold. So we've got a discontinuity in our flight plan. Go ahead and clear that out. And we are set to go. And now that we're starting to get up here, we'll go ahead and start getting the ATIS for 118.0. We can get that set up. And our standby, our COM2, 118.0. to Albuquerque, so we will plan for that, but they may give us some deviations. We'll just have to see once we get a little closer and listen to ATIS and see what they're landing. So.
Southwest 3375, contact LA Center 124.62. American 831, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
134.32, American 831. Get that queued up here. 134.32. And Albuquerque Center, American 831 is climbing through 117,000 for flight level 210.
American 831, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, American 831. Transition altitude, so we'll go ahead and hit standard. And we'll go ahead and hit standard on this as well. On our backup. 1 and 2 set. Arrival. And so at T-Mile we need to be at flight level 350. Then at Burrito we need to be at flight level 210. So we'll go ahead and start getting some of that stuff programmed in here. Go 210. At Burrito. Then Elra, we need to be at 14,000. Then at X marks we need to be at 11,000. Yep. Then Amra, 10,000. Yep, landing runway 8. Then we'll go to Unser. And we need to be at 8,210 knots, that's correct. JILAB, so we'll go ahead and clear out that discontinuity. We'll be at JILAB, which is going to be the first part of the approach fix for the approach, so we'll worry about that once we get there. Right now we are on our way heading to Albuquerque. It's nice to have the radar.
Descend. Clear of conflict.
I don't getting some of the conflicts. I don't know if that's some of the bugs with the terrain on or what, so. But it is nice to have the terrain in the fly-by-wire in the developmental version, so it is nice to see. So if you're following along with this and you want to have a question or a comment, feel free to leave it in chat. I'll do my best to answer it for you. Stretch our stretch it out to a little bit further, to about 80 nautical miles. And we're climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. And we'll put that back in manage mode. And we'll climb out a little bit faster.
Look, 2914, port on the ground, runway 10 left, taxi via Echo 2, Echo.
Nice flight today. Nice clear skies. There's one thing nice about the Arizona weather is it's usually pretty cloudy or pretty clearing, not cloudy. So one thing that'd be nice to have a different hub be based out of would be to be able to fly through some clouds and do some actual real IFR. So let's go ahead and can't quite get ATIS yet. Good sitting up front. Okay, we're climbing through flight level 321 for flight level 390.
for the ready check 5x5. Prisoner 2494, descend to maintain, crash descend to pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion down to 240, horizon air 2494.
And ATIS is 118.0. That set, just not able to quite get it yet. So we still got 180 miles, so that's probably about right. Usually can't pick it up till about 70, 80 to 70 usually. So we got a nice little tailwind, got about 57 knots, pushing us a little bit to the right and right behind us. So giving us a ground speed of 501 knots, true airspeed of 450, indicated as about 270. Starting to pick it up, I think it said Delta.
Albuquerque International Airport, basic information Yankee, 02520, wind 130 at 8, visibility 10, getting 15,000 broken, temperature 4, dew point -12, altimeter 2974, arriving at departing runway 38, visually electrical your CFR departure contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following requested. Notice to airman runway 1230 close. View back all runway assignments and hold of instructions. Advise on initial contact.
2914. Portland Tower, runway 10 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
International Airport. Basic information Yankee. 0252 Zulu. Wind 130.
Over 2914, runway 10 left at Echo, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, we've got information Yankee. Go ahead and set up our performance, and we'll go to our descent into our approach phase, and altimeter is 2974. Temperature is, I don't think that's right. I wrote down 4, but I don't think that's right.
Altimeter 2974, arriving and departing runway 38. Visual approaches and use CFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 1230 close. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee. Albuquerque International Airport. ATIS information Yankee. 0252 Zulu. Wind 130 at 8. Visibility 10. Ceiling 15,000 broken. Temperature 4. Dew point -12. Altimeter 2974. Arriving and departing runway 38. Off.
Temperature is 4 degrees Celsius. And a Barrow for ILS 8.
Okay, 2914, contact departure.
Is 5527. And we are going to the wind is 130 at 8.
Walker 2914, Portland departure, radar contact, maintain 15,000. American 831, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
134.6, American 831. 134.6. And Albuquerque Center, American 831 is at flight level 380, climbing to flight level 390.
American 831, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Horizon Air 2494, vacating level 340.
Roger.
And we've got the traffic in sight, no factor.
Climb. Climb.
Walker 2494, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruise
Just confirm that's for Horizon Air 2494.
Horizon Air 2494, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
266 Horizon Air 2494.
Wasn't even close.
Walker 2914, contact LA Center, correction, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
Seattle Center Horizon Air 2494, 320 for 240.
Horizon Air 2494, Seattle, descending at Chins 5 arrival, landing north, South Center 29905.
905 descend via the Chins 5 arrival, landing north, Horizon Air 2494. Seattle Center, good day, Walker 2914 with you, leaving 12,000 for 15,000.
Walker 2914, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Up to 370, Walker 2914.
And for American 831, can we plan to descend via the Burrito 1 arrival?
American 831, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, altimeter 2974.
2974 will descend via the Burrito 1 arrival for the runway 8 transition, American 831, appreciate it. And we're starting our descent, so we'll go ahead and get our passengers all buckled up here. And we can go on down to flight level 210.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
And our last fix is Amara, so once we get to Amara at 10,000, we'll go ahead and activate our MCDU approach. Into our MCDU. Go ahead and descend all the way down to 8,000. ILS 08. Appreciate you following along. Appreciate the support, as always. And we forgot to disarm our speed brakes, our spoilers. That was on me, that's in the checklist. Pull the speed brakes back just a little bit to help us get down a little faster so we can get to 210, flight level 210 at Burrito. Because it's in speed mode, so it's trying to manage the speed. So if you put up your spoilers, that will slow your airplane down, so the airplane will have to pitch down to maintain that speed, so you'll go have a higher descent rate. So if you're in the managed mode and you want to descend faster, but it's trying to hold on to that speed, then you can always pull the speed brakes back, and that'll help with getting down and help the airplane get down a little faster.
Albuquerque, good evening, Challenger 326 Mike Charlie's checking on 260. Over 326 Mike Charlie's Albuquerque Center Squawk 2265. 2265, 6 Mike Charlie.
Getting ready to go through 18,000 feet, so we'll go ahead.
6 Mike Charlie is radar contact 54 miles southeast of Panhandle.
Once.
Visual check, 6 Mike Charlie. For 6 Mike Charlie, descend pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, Amarillo, altimeter 2959er.
Discretion 1000, 6 Mike Charlie.
Let's go ahead and brief the approach. Radio is going to be 111.9er, which is already in there for our frequency, and our approach course is going to be 079. Runway, we got 17,000, or we've got 12,000, 13,000 feet of runway, and our touchdown elevation is going to be 5320.
American 831, contact Albuquerque approach 123.9er.
123.9er, American 831. And Albuquerque approach, American 831 is with you, descending through 116,000 for 8,000.
American 831, Albuquerque approach, altimeter 2974, Yankee is current, and expect ILS runway 8 approach.
Alright, 2974, we do have information Yankee at Albuquerque, and we will plan for ILS 08, American 831, appreciate it. And we're coming up on 14,000, a little less, about 1,300, 1,200 feet to go, so we'll go ahead and put in take out our speed brakes. Starting to level off. Should kick in here come the engines.
November 503 Alpha Mike, San clearance to the Marina Airport via Salinas, correction, via radar vector Salinas VOR, and then direct, maintain 3,000 to expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.3, squawk 3470.
There's our X-Works.
3 Alpha Mike, back correct.
We'll go ahead.
Number 6 Mike Charlie, contact Amarillo approach 119.5.
And tower is going to be 120.3.
19.5, 6 Mike.
20.3. Get that set up for when we get switched over to tower.
Approach, good evening, Challenger 326 Mike Charlie is 18.5, descending 1000, we got Tango visual.
5 by 5, how do you hear me? Okay, I have to try him again. The 326 Mike Charlie, Merlot approach, descend and maintain 5,000 and expect visual approach 22 advise the airport at same.
Roger, 5,000, 6 Mike Charlie.
American 831 cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 8 approach for American 831.
Horizon Air 2494, contact Seattle approach,
Approach speed's going to be
125.6.
131.
125.6, Horizon Air 2494. Horizon Air 2494, Seattle approach, expect the visual approach 34 center unless you want to do something else. Descend and maintain 7,000.
And our final approach fix is going to be Giselle.
2 Tango Juliet, we should be calling clearance 123.75. Ground is on 121.9er.
And our final approach fix is going to be 6,300.
Challenger 6 Mike Charlie at the airport side.
Browser 3 Alpha Mike, San Jose ground runway 30 left, taxi via Whiskey
Our
Bravo.
landing lights on.
Number 6 Mike Charlie said you had the field.
Yes, sir.
6 Mike Charlie cleared, visual approach runway 22.
Through 10,000.
Clear visual 22, 6 Mike Charlie.
And we'll go ahead and go flaps 1.
Number 462 Tango Juliet. Aspen clearance on request. Hammond.
Cattle Center, this is MC 7575. We departed Hood River about 10 minutes ago, heading Yakima, wanting to pick up
And
point
we've
ball.
armed the localizer, so whenever it starts to pick up
Number
the localizer,
462
we'll
Tango
follow it.
Juliet, cleared to Grand Junction Airport. Lynn's 9er departure. Junction, transition, then direct. Maintain 16,000. Departure frequency 123.8. Squawk 4702.
Squawking 4702 for TBM 75765, and this is a VFR flight, India.
Number 2 Tango Juliet, read back correct. November 76, correction, 75765.
Move on to the
Yeah, the
approach.
reason that transmission didn't make any sense is because it was not for you. Stand by.
And there's our localizer. We've been cleared for the approach, so we can
There's
go
our
ahead
2494, turn left heading 250, correction,
we've
left
got
turn
the-
heading 260. American 831, contact Albuquerque Tower.
Over to tower, American 831. Gear down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
And Albuquerque Tower, American 831 is on the ILS 08, just crossing JLab.
American 831, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, American 831.
November 75765, squawk 6613.
6613 for 75765.
Horizon Air 2494, descend to maintain 3,000.
And that's our speed telling us that we're getting a little fast.
Number 6 Mike Harley, when you turn final, contact Amarillo Tower.
And we can go flaps 3.
Roger, over to Darrow Pilot, 6 Mike Charlie.
side slope. And full flaps. Light slope's been intercepted.
We're 75765, radar contact 16 miles north of Klickitat. Contact Seattle Center 132.6.
Uh, 132.6, 75765.
And final checks, 3 green.
Center 2490 for the
Auto
airport,
brakes are
that's 2
set.
o'clock, 16 miles to
Speed brakes are armed. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on.
Center 2494, clear
Clear
visual
to land.
correct runway 34 center.
Gorilla Tower, Challenger, 326 Mike Charlie's
Got plenty of
visual
runway if we
22.
need to go a little long.
Number 326 Mike Charlie, Emerald Tower, runway 22, clear to land.
Gorilla 226 Mike Charlie.
500. 100 above. 400.
Seattle Center, TBM 5765, wave at 8.
300.
We're 75765, Seattle
Minimum.
Center.
There's
Yakima
minimum.
altimeter
Disconnect autopilot.
2990.
Continue on lane and taking her
100.
down.
Seattle Center, Walker 2914, just wondering if we're clear to descend via the
Throttle's
Cayenne
back to
4
idle.
arrival for Wizzy.
30. 20.
2914,
10,
contact Salt Lake
5.
Center 128.72.
28.72, Walker 2914.
And that was too hard. I did not pull, set the pitch attitude.
Salt Lake Center, good day, Walker 2914,
Soon
with you
enough.
level 37, or flight level 370.
Walker 2494, Seattle Center, correction, Salt Lake Center, descend via Cayenne 4 arrival, landing to the west, altimeter 2976.
Descend via Cayenne 4, Walker 2914.
Alright, after landing checklist, flaps are up. Speed brakes are disarmed. APU coming on. And we'll leave the taxi light on. And we'll switch over to ground. It's 121.9. And Albuquerque ground, American A31, just off of runway 8 at Alpha 5, looking to go back to the gates.
American A31, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground.
Alright, taxi to parking via Alpha and monitor ground, American A31. Kind of scared to look over to see what that landing rate was, because that's not going to be good.
Stand by, Horizon Air 2494, contact Seattle Tower 119.9. Horizon Air 2494, Seattle Tower, runway 34 center, cleared to land.
But welcome to Albuquerque, everybody. Thanks again for joining. Always appreciate it. And go ahead and turn off our taxi light here.